Aim training doesn't transfer because the entire approach it reinforces is incorrect. Because of aim trainers, most people aim like this. They will see someone, they will stop, and then they aim, and then they shoot. They stop, aim, shoot. Aim trainers condition you to only be comfortable with aiming while you're standing still. However, in this gap between stopping and shooting, you are choosing to be a sitting duck. And if you aren't fast enough at this aim portion, you're essentially just letting them kill you. And most people would think, oh, I just need to be faster. Let's aim train so that I can minimize the downtime, or let's play hard bots so that I can learn to be faster. Let's aim faster. But that thought process is inherently flawed because there will always be downtime if you aim after you stop. Think about this question. What is the point of stopping if I'm not ready to shoot? The correct approach is to move the aiming portion to before you stop. So instead of stop, aim, shoot, it becomes aim, stop, shoot. When you don't choose to become a stationary target, you become way harder to kill. And from the enemy perspective, you kill them the instant that you stop moving. And to them, it feels like they had no chance. As opposed to this perspective, where I actually feel like I have a chance to shoot back at them. So how do you change this? How do you go from stop, aim, shoot to aim, stop, shoot? So what I do personally is go 50 or 100 bots in the range. So then one rule is always be strafing. And then just aim at the bot, and when you think you can kill him, stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. A good cue here is that when I'm accurate, my gun will pop out. See how when I'm moving, the gun is towards me? When I stop, it pops out. That's a good indicator of when you can actually shoot accurately. And the second reason why your aim training doesn't work is because of gun mechanics. Let me ask you a question. Do you actually control your gun? And more specifically, do you actually control where your bullets go? So if you go in the range and you shoot around, this is me not controlling my gun. Do you notice how these bullets go up? The second bullet consistently goes up. And it goes up in random directions. See how on some of these it goes right? Sometimes it goes straight up, sometimes it goes left, diagonal. If any of your bullets go up, then you have no control over your gun. This is the most simple and fundamental mechanic that surprisingly, even immortals ignore. I would say this is how most people shoot. What that says about you is that, regardless of how good your aim is, you aren't actually comfortable with just shooting. And if you aren't comfortable, you won't be confident in any fight you take. Aim training may make your first bullet pretty good, but anything after that is left to luck. There's inherent inconsistency because you aren't even trying to control where the bullets go. And if you've ever wondered why you suck at long-range fights, this is one of the main reasons. Now look at how far the second bullet is, or even the third bullet is, if you don't control it. However, if I actually pull down and I control the gun, look how less random long-range fights feel. And I've seen a lot of players try to compensate for bad gun control by putting their crosshair at chest height and hoping that the recoil kicks the bullets up into the head, like this. And then they wonder why every kill feels random. So how do you actually improve your gun control? Just go into the range, shoot out a wall, and just notice how the gun behaves. So what I noticed with the Vandal is that these first 3 bullets are grouped together, and then the rest of the bullets there's a huge gap. There's a huge gap between the first 3 and the 4th bullet. So I know that, okay, these first 3 are easy to control. Let's practice controlling these first 3 bullets so that they shoot straight and they don't go up. And I can add more bullets over time. I can only practice shooting 2. Once you're comfortable shooting at the wall, then you can introduce bots. Yeah, really focus on, hey, am I in control of my gun? Do I choose where the bullets go? So now instead of it looking like this, where I'm stiff and I'm uncomfortable, these bullets go everywhere except where I want them to. I want it to look like this, where every bullet goes where I want it to be. You can see how much more comfortable I am with just shooting my weapon. Now you know that 1, instead of stop, aim, shoot, you're gonna aim, stop, shoot. And 2, control your gun. I do coaching. Join my Discord server or DM me on Discord. And if you have any video recommendations, put it here or in the comments below. I'm open to anything.